In this video, we are targeting Diamond Mirror Carp in Spain as well as tokens in XP. If you enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Here is my latest catch screen. First fish at 3:31. I ended that session at 3:58, so 27 minutes. Very first cast. Next session was a diamond. Ended that session in 15 minutes. And the very first fish of my next session, another diamond. Call it 45 minutes, 7 golds, 2 diamonds. Bonus catch screen. Here's where I left off on the last one. Started again at 103. All of a sudden, both rod holders, back-to-back diamonds. One more catch screen. I kept going from the technique session you'll see coming up. First fish 1901. Back-to-back diamonds. Just under an hour. 2 more diamonds. 6 gold. Let's take a quick look at the mirror carp. For the traits, it is a bottom lurker, so we are going to use a bottom rig. It fights hard. What jumps out from the bait and lure preferences are advantage at the end of the first line and cheese in the middle. For gear, in order to take advantage of patch 2.1 functionality for rod holders, I am going to set up 3 different bottom rigs. I am using Cetro Del Rey. If you don't have that yet, it is available from the souvenir stand here in Spain. Watch my video on the fastest way to get it. Use your strongest spinning reel, braided line. Any sinker will do. Size 3/0 and cheese. Set up 2 of them that way, as you see here. And for your third, same thing, except 2/0 hook and cheese. If you don't have Cetro Del Rey, graduation will work just fine, just a longer fight. Configure your hand with advantage, as well as medium and long catapults. The location we are going to use is 1 lake north of the main outpost. You can see where I'm standing here at the dam, and I have a boat parked right out here in this deep section by my diamond marker. You can use either option, up to you. If you want to take advantage of the new rod holder functionality, here is where you want to be. This stone pedestal that lines up with the deep spot, as you see, and I'm going to jump up to it, and then I'll be able to use my rod holders and fish from here. To farm mirror carp in Spain, I recommend you start in an evening server, fish until midnight, and start in a new server. You're going to want 2 bottom rigs with diamond hooks, 3/0 and 1 with 2/0. Use cheese on all 3 and make sure you use advantage bait balls to attract the mirror carp. For the best opportunity at diamonds, I recommend an evening server, but you can certainly fish here anytime. You want to be on top of this pedestal to use the rod holders, or as I said, you can certainly use the boat out there. I will show diamonds both ways in the big fish montage. I have so many diamonds I could make this video very long, so I'll have to stick to a few. Grab one of the diamond hook 3/0, and you need to get into position. If you look right there as I move in the lower left, you see it pops up, put rod in holder, but then if I move a little bit too much one way, it goes away. So you want to go right to that edge and then just push forward. That's a half cast, and then put it in the rod holder. That's the one on the right. Gonna grab my other one, do the exact same thing. Get that sweet spot. Put that one in the rod holder. Grab your medium catapult and shoot it out part way. And I'm going to put a third one there. Now, if you get a bite on either of the rod holders with the 3/0, they are diamond hook. It will be a diamond. So if you're fighting something on the in hand and you get a bite on the rod holder and you're not sure it's a diamond, I would cut the one in hand and switch to the rod holder. I did get back-to-back diamonds left and right rod holder. It can get a little crazy, but it's not that common. It is a diamond hook after all. Now this is a fantastic token farm. You will also get common carp silvers, but you get a lot of mirror carp gold and diamonds. And excellent XP. So what I did when I was earlier in the game leveling up, this is deep, so it takes a little bit to reel them up, especially if you're using the graduation with a lesser reel that I'm using here with a level 90. It was roughly 5 minutes, so I would cast over, hook a fish, and then I could walk away for 5 minutes and do something else around the house. While it was reeling in, you just set your drag. Unless, of course, you see it's a diamond, then you may want to stick around. But typically, you can just sit there and, for all intents and purposes, away from keyboard, in between catching them and dropping it down. And you can do this for quite a bit. So I would do this when I was doing other things around the house and level up pretty fast that way while having a good shot at diamonds, as well as farming gold tokens. So there you see, first one in is a gold mirror carp. So all I do then is just refresh those bait balls. Every so often, I suggest you pick up the rod holder. You can alternate between max casts, so you're going to have to use your long catapult to get the advantage bait ball out there. Alternate between long or max and middle or medium cast. You could quick cast as well, if you like. And you should get a fish every bait ball on your in hand with the 2/0. You do have to reset your drag every time you throw chum out. That's kind of annoying. I wish they'd fix that. I'm going to guess this is a silver common carp, just based on how much it's turning the circle and fighting. No way to avoid them, unfortunately. Can also use pellets and have a chance at Wells here. Wells catfish. I think the bite is quite a bit better on the cheese, but that's just my opinion. I've certainly used pellets here as well. And there is the silver common. So I'm going to fast travel. Of course, I just leveled up. You see how it works for leveling up. To the boat and just show you the other side of the story. So from here, I'm just going to toss out a couple of bait balls. Grab my 2/0 in hand. And of course, we lose the extra diamond hook rod holders, but I've caught tons of them, as you'll see in the montage. This way as well, you could certainly check with one of the 3/0s. But I would say this is probably a better option if you're doing AFK. If you want to just farm tokens, it's very easy to do this from the boat. Don't have to worry so much about messing with the rod holders. You should get a bite literally every cast. If for some reason you go through a whole bait ball, which is very rare, just move to one of the other sides of the boat. And you can literally sit here and farm these as long as you can tolerate it. You'll see when it comes up at it and pay attention the last time, but it's pretty good XP and money as well on these. With the Cetro, it doesn't take long to reel them up. If you're using graduation, which I think off the top of my head is level 28 to unlock, it's about 5 minutes or so to pull it in. Depends on the reel, of course. So let's watch this time. 134 XP, 257 credits, and that was just a silver common carp. Very easy to sit here and just keep farming over and over and over when you need money or XP to level up to buy something that you want. This is a great option. I use this on both my Xbox and PC characters to level up when I was mid-range. That's all there is to it. Happy fishing. Have a good one. Please click on the logo bottom left to subscribe to my channel. Check out my other content and don't forget to hit the like button on the video.